Hi guys, so I am doing a video today on how to deep condition fine hair. So the products that I'm using is Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. And I want to use that one because it's a lot lighter than normal deep conditioners. And that's why I like to use it on my fine hair. So firstly, what I'm doing is parting my hair straight down the middle. Most people do this anyway, so that's not really anything different. And then I just twist one side away. I have to clip it up just to keep it out of my way when I'm working on the other side. So for the main side that I'm working on, I'm putting that one then in two separate sides, two separate pieces. And I'm also going to just twist one up to keep it out of my way, and I'm going to clip it to the other side so I can focus on the back. So as I'm doing that, I'm always thinking about what other things could I do to my hair to help it become more bouncy and lively. But anywho, that could be another video. So I'm looking at the back of my hair and I was just like, what in the world? I haven't done my hair, guys, in such a long time that I kind of forgot what I was doing. But so I'm combing it out from the bottom to the top because, as you guys know, that's the best way to detangle your hair. That's what you can do to keep it from breaking off and from pulling it out. More importantly, so a lot of people don't understand why they get that big clump of hair in their brush or comb, and it's because you're raking it out literally by combing it from the top to the bottom instead of piece by piece from the bottom to the top. Now, once I've done that bottom portion, I can then go to the top because my hair is fine and it doesn't take that long for me to detangle it. So now I've gotten my product and I'm starting first and foremost on my ends because those are the most important. That's the most important place to put any deep conditioner. All of your hair needs it, but those ends are really old. Like that's the oldest part of your hair. So you have got to focus a lot on the ends when doing anything with any type of conditioner or deep conditioner. And then once I've done that, I start going to the top of my hair. And sometimes I just use the remainder of what I had on my hands for that top portion. And then I'll just, add a little bit more to it so that I'm not using as much product. Because the fact of the matter is, you don't need that much product on fine hair because your hair is fine, so it soaks it up. So it's no point in, you know, drenching your hair in product because all it's going to do is gunk it up and it's just going to sit there on top. It's not actually going to help it. I know a lot of people think that it does, but whether you put that moderate amount or a lot, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. So once I'm finished with that portion, you see it's not that gunked down. It's definitely saturated, and that's all I'm focusing on is saturating my hair, not like gunking it down. And then I twist it away because when you twist your hair, that keeps the moisture in. So that's also going to help it as well. And so I twist that away, and then I'm just going to repeat that on the next three portions that I'm working on. Okay, so this is my Manuka Honey and Referral Oil Intensive Hydration Mask. And what I'm doing here is just untwisting what I just twisted because I decided at the last minute that I wanted to do some intense hydration. I oftentimes like to mix conditioners. That's just my personal preference. I don't know if everyone does it, but if one conditioner has intensive hydration and another one is for deep recovery, I think it's fine to put them together to get the best of both worlds. So that's just what I did here, and I went ahead and just slathered it through the entire portion versus the two separate portions, and then I just twisted it all together as one big twist. And again, I'm doing the twist because that is what's going to help with keeping the hydration in. Whenever you clump something together, I don't know if you notice, but if you put your hair in a bun at night and it's been like a little bit wet in the morning, it's probably still going to be a little bit damp because you have collected all that moisture and put it in one area. Well, that's what I'm doing here, and I know a lot of other YouTubers do it too. So all I'm doing is just repeating those exact same steps on this side. This conditioner was basically empty anyways, and I just wanted to go ahead and use it so that I could buy a new one. Okay, and so both sides are twisted up, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna put a plastic cap on it, and I'm gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. Okay, so I've washed out my deep conditioner, and as you can see, my hair is a lot more shiny, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's a lot softer. It looks a lot more manageable, and it was very intensely hydrated. So that is what I'm looking for when I'm deep conditioning my hair. So what I'm about to do now is I'm going to add a different deep conditioner to my hair. So I'm going to part it right back down the middle, and I'm going to twist it up again in the sections. I know, same thing over and over and over again, but you know, if something is not broke, don't fix it. So I'm going to use the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Gel to Oil Overnight Repair Treatment. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over my head in two sections. So I'm not going to break the sections in half this time. And I'm sorry, guys, I sound horrible. I'm coming down with a cold or something. And basically, what it's going to do is it's a gel right now as I'm applying it. So I'm putting it all over my edges and my ends and working it through my hair. But tomorrow morning, it's going to be an oil. And I'm going to have to wash that out again. And so all I'm doing is repeating the same steps with the same product on the other side of my hair. All right, so now I'm just working it through, working it through, working it through. And I'm actually trying to get out as much product as I can because this little bottle that they give you is very small. It came in a set. Although I've tried it before, I do think that the set that they had out for Christmas was a better deal than buying all the products separately. So I went ahead and used that. So now I'm just making sure I have it all over my edges because sometimes people tend to neglect that portion of their hair, and it's just as important as your ends. Okay, so this is the very last portion that I'm going to do. All I'm going to do is twist both sides of my hair. Once that's done, you just sit back and relax and let the gel to oil do its job. Thank you, and please like and subscribe to my channel.